Morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from at this hour. Today is the 14th of September 2021, and I hope our week has been profitable thus far. This morning, I'm going to be speaking on something very important. It's very important because this, what I'm going to speak about this morning is about a period whereby a lot of traders blow their account and they are not aware of this period, because why? They are carried away by the joy and the happiness of that particular moment, and they tend to let their guards down and they tend to throw caution to the wind, and at the end of the day you see them, they always end up in tears and in pains. Being aware of this particular period will assist you in checkmating your mind and checkmating your emotions, so you don't allow your emotion override you, and then you're making some mistake that you are not supposed to be making at that time. Because I'm speaking from experience. That's one of the things I had to work on when I was coming up as a forex trader. I had to work on it, because then I wasn't aware of this. The euphoria of joy and all that tends to allow you let your guards down, and you are carried away by emotion. You're carried away by the joy of at that moment. You are in a safe haven now. Everything is joyful, and at the end of the day, you see yourself end the day in pains, and your account is gone. So this morning I'm going to be speaking on the danger of a winning streak, in forex trading. So just watch this video, and I believe it's going to assist you, because when you are aware of something, then you tend to be able to tackle and don't fall into the onslaught of that particular issue. So I'm going to be speaking on that this morning. And please, before we go on, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I can see that our YouTube channel is growing, and I'm thankful. I appreciate all those that have subscribed and those that are following. And like I said before, we're going to get to a stage whereby we'll do what's it called, a live video and a live scan, and we'll discuss and share ideas together. Because over here in Africa, we have a lot, around the world, we have a lot of intelligent youth. Just that we have a lot of youth that are intelligent, but they are not making use of their system to think and to design from this is good and this is bad. So I'm not going to be speaking on that today. Maybe I might dive in when maybe just to give some pointers. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram with the link below, follow us on Facebook, and our Facebook also is growing as well. So I appreciate all those that are following and subscribing. Turn on the notification, like, share with your friends, so that they will also have this knowledge, because they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So once you are aware of a particular issue, then it's difficult for you to fall a victim of that particular stuff. So I'm going to be speaking on that. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and also on Facebook. Thank you very much. So this morning I'm going to be speaking on the danger of a winning streak, because one thing we tend to forget is that whenever we're having a winning streak, let's say you open a trade today, let's say today's Tuesday, you open a trade in the morning, and then you are lucky enough, after analyzing your chart, and you have analyzed the entry level, you've analyzed the exit level, you know where, okay, if this is my stop loss, if it breaks below this, I'm out of the trade. You know, okay, this is you've done your risk management. Is the amount that I'm going to be risking on this particular trade and all that. And then you set up a trade. And luckily for you, you just get like because like I always say, I used to then when I was coming on board, I will not just, even if I analyze the trade now and I see an opportunity on the trade, I don't just go and open an order. It's always a pending order because I need to analyze. That gives me the confidence and the assurance that yes, what I'm doing is 100% or 90%, because like the last time I told you, whatever we're doing in the market is based on probability. Our decision in the market is based on a probability. The reason why my probability might be a little bit stronger than yours is because I have been able to take from the old data now matched with the recent data to make a decision, and I'm still very alive to know if there's any other data that might creep in at any time, and I'm still very alert so that I can change my previous data. That's what forex is all about. Don't let anybody deceive you and they are selling you robotic signal and all that. It doesn't work. I've told you this robotic signal, it has never worked. It's never going to work. It will never work. It's not about, a robot cannot decide what's going on in the market. It doesn't. Those people that are plugging robot, they're only plugging robot on what has already happened. A chart that has already happened, they will plug and say yes. Even the blind man that is what's it called? A blind man that is not even into forex trading, that can know that this place was a low, this place was a high, reading a data. So a robotic signal don't work. So if they are sure that their robotic signal works, then let them plug it on a live trade and let us see when they let them plug it on a live trade, and they let the robot say, okay, once we get to this stage, maybe like right now is 9 a.m. Let's say once we get to this stage, let's say 12, we are going to see a breakout that's going to be our entry. Then you know that the robotic signal is working. Not that you are plugging the robotic signal on the chart on the market that has already played out already in the past. You are telling us this is the low, this robotic signal just said this is supposed to be your entry, this is supposed to be your exit. No, it has already happened. Let it, you come and plug it on something that is live now. Like what we do, like I always say, what we do, I send that signal, although I wasn't able to, we're not able to send that yesterday, Monday, the 13th of September. The reason being why I was extremely busy. I was busy because I had an assignment that was due this morning. So I haven't even slept. I had to from Sunday evening till this morning. I already submitted the assignment, so now I'm able to make this video. But yesterday I was extremely busy. I wasn't able to even think of analyzing the chart and all that. I was able to open position for myself, which I at least we made profit, and some of the positions are still on, but I wasn't able to analyze by a chart that I'm going to send out and edit and send out. So that was why we were unable to send out signals yesterday on our Instagram and a Facebook page. So that is it. So like we normally do, I send out a signal on a Monday, analyze the chart, I send it out. That's how to know something, someone that knows what it's doing. I send it out, and this is what I think is going to happen. I dictate my chart. This is what I think is going to happen. This is going to be our entry level. This is the reason why I said, why I'm having my bias. This is the reason, this is what I saw, this is what I saw in validation here. I saw maybe a bullish engulfing pattern building up here, and that gives me the bias that we are moving up to this. So this is our exit level and all that. Then we'll post it out. Then on a Friday, we'll come back and we actually will see that everything we said actually came to play. So that's how to know someone, that's how to recognize a person that knows what he's doing, not just selling robotics. Now, to people, it doesn't work. If they are saying it works, then let them sell it to their immediate families, to their relatives, so they can make those people believe, why are they not interested in you? I've told someone I've told you guys this before. You see those people selling robotic signal online, and people that wants to do away with money, they are all scams. You see people selling robotic signal. They are not traders. They have already failed as a trader. They don't have an account where they trade on. The only way they survive is by convincing you and confusing you to come and subscribe to their robotic signal. Because let's come to think about it. There's a lot of opportunities in the market. We have trillions of dollars in the market. It is there for you to use your brain, calculate, and enter a trade so that you can be part of the beneficiary of that amount. The market there's a lot of opportunity. So why will I leave a place where there's trillions of dollars in the market, trillions, billions, millions of dollars in the market for you to make? Then I will not leave that particular avenue, and I will not be looking for someone to come and pay me 3,000 rands or $100 for me to now start selling robots. I will not be indebted to that person and all that. So first of all, that we have to ask you, we need to come up with trying to have a reset of thinking, a reset of mind, because some things doesn't make sense. When he barks like a dog, he quacks like a dog. It is a dog. You understand? If he quacks and walks like a dog, it is a dog. So some things doesn't make sense. That you are supposed to sit down and say, this thing doesn't make sense as an intelligent person. Not that anything someone tells you, I see them online, because I wasn't even, it was when I started this YouTube, who started the YouTube channel, because I told you I wasn't even interested in whatever. I was interested, my target is the market. I want to make money from the market because I see a lot of opportunities there. So I can sit down, analyze the chart, and open a trade, and then I get my reward, and I'm happy. So that's what I wasn't even interested in this people. It was when I started our YouTube. So and I started since people sending me link of these people. The most annoying part and depressing part and saddening part of them is that people that are even convincing you, I don't know, they can't even convince my dog to fall for them. So they can't even I see them, but they're even saying they are not making sense. They are not. I'm not sure if there's something behind what they are using to convince you, because they are not even making sense at all. I see them talk. I saw one. They go rent a car or rent a house to try and paint a picture, because social media, anything you see there, they are not what it is. You see people there, they are there to try and be what they are not, because at the end of the day, wet, not money, wet is what you don't see. You understand? Wet is what you don't see. So I'm not sure how these people are able to convince you. I see them online, and I saw a thing that was on Saturday. I was on YouTube. Someone sent me. So I saw a guy. I think it was on Friday evening, so Saturday. So I saw a guy. I didn't even know who the guy was. I saw the guy, I think it's a colored guy, the one now exposing those people. And this guy has been here for a very long time, exposing these same people. And the most funny part and the most saddening part is that the guy makes a video, post it out, exposing people. He's trying to assist the youth now so that they can be awoken mentally. He posts the video. You don't get a lot of views from that guy. You are not interested in learning, in knowing what is going on. What you are interested, but you see this person that is posting about a car that he doesn't even own, and is trying to convince you to take your money. He posts a video. You will walk back there to go and view. When are we going to wake up mentally in Africa, like as in Africa, especially in this country? When are we going to wake up as intelligent youth? Someone is exposing, and you see the guy bringing out facts. He's bringing out proof that these people, someone said he bought a house. This house is not even it. Someone said he bought a car. This car is not even it. Someone said he bought a car cash. and told you, sent you screenshot, and then he came back and started making another comment that doesn't even tally with what he said before. And finally, the boy came out and said, the same guy that is exposing them that came out and brought that this guy even is repossessed by the bank. And you still see this black people. Why can't we're supposed to get to a stage now whereby we're able to sit and think for ourselves. You still see them, you will still be attacking this person that doesn't know is jealous. How can someone be jealous? How can I be jealous of someone that doesn't even have anything? Because at the end of the day, what is what you don't say. If you call that same person and ask him, come, let us analyze the chart live, because you are a forex trader. Let's come and analyze the chart live, and let's see what happens. You see them, they don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know what this candle stands for. They don't even know what this pattern stands for. What they are interested in is how to look for your money, get it, then go and buy, rent a card, because they say they don't even want the card, they rent it, and then they are not trying to own it. So, and I appreciate that guy. I sent him a DM, and I looked for his, what's it called? Instagram, and I sent him a DM thanking him for what he's doing, because it's not easy, because someone is trying to enlighten you people, but you people don't want to listen. So we as youth, we need to get to see these people don't even know what they're doing. So let me go back to the danger of winning in forex trading, because that's what these people don't tell you. If you've noticed, when I was coming up then as a forex trader, one thing I was doing then was, whenever I'm in a winning streak, like let's assume I set up a trade in the morning, I analyze and everything is okay. I do my entry level and I set up a trade. It comes back, hit my entry level, and then luckily for me, we'll just see like a one candle, a bullish candle, one candle to just shoot up, hit my TP, and sometimes it just goes down again. Then you are very happy. Just one candle. Maybe you set up, let's say 9 o'clock in the morning, your position got activated, let's say at 9:30, the position got activated, and then you saw maybe before 10:30, you've already hit your TP. But you forget, the joy comes in. You not throw caution into the wind. The joy comes in, and you tend to, then let me use myself, I then tend to go back immediately, because one candle just hit a TP. And you see someone, you not go on. Sometimes I increase my leverage and set up again without even analyzing. Just enter again, and then you saw the opposite is the reverse is the case. You saw it with a drawdown, and your account is gone. So it was happening to me because the joy was there. You just see, you enter a trade and you win now, you enter again, you win now, you see, you increase your leverage, your lot size, you enter again, you even win, then you increase again, you enter, and you saw, you just see. Then you are not, I wasn't even analyzing the chart again. I wasn't even checking, was there a pattern that was building here that I wasn't even aware? Was this pattern that just built now? Because we saw, what's it called? A bullish candle, and then it came back and then formed an armor, or like a shooting star that is telling you now there's a reverse. Now we are going down, but you are not aware, because why? You just want to, because now you're saying that, oh, if one candle can just hit my TP, then let me go again, we can still hit that TP again. So what I want to do, so I can make a lot of money, let me now increase my lot size, so to enter again, so that we can hit that distance. You are not even that aware of if this candle that just built is a shooting star or is an armor that is telling you now that the sellers now are taking over. You're not even aware. So you go in again, and then you see your position closed. So the danger of winning straight tends to that period tends to allow a lot of traders throw caution to the wind. Then greed sets in. Two things happen: they throw caution into the wind, and greed steps in. They throw caution into the wind, greed steps in. Why? Because one, they don't do their due diligence anymore, and two, they are not increasing their lot size so that they can just double their money immediately. So that those two stuff that just set in are the dangers that is attached to winning streak, which a lot of traders needs to avoid if you want to be consistent. See, people don't confuse consistency in the market with profitability in the market. There are two different scenarios. People tend to confuse those two things. Don't confuse consistency in the market with profitability in the market. You can be profitable today in the market, and tomorrow you blow your account and you're out of the market. You are not consistent. Meanwhile, let's assume you can make $1,000 in the market because of what you just did, and someone can make $50, $100 today and say, no, the grade doesn't it doesn't creep in, the train caution to the wind doesn't creep in, so he relax and say, oh, okay, I just did this now. Let me check this armor that is building, and you wait again and say, this armor again is building again, and you now saw that maybe you notice then that a bearish engulfing pattern is building there. So you don't throw caution into the wind. You are calm, because you are aware of what is going on. So you relax and watch it play out, and then you saw now that the sellers now are taking over. So you are able to wait, like, let's assume you are using the 1 hour time frame. You are able to wait 1, 2, maybe 3. Maybe it takes 3 hours to build up the bullish, the bearish engulfing pattern. Now you're able to wait, but the person that's already thrown caution into the wind and is greedy, he doesn't even want to wait. He goes in like that and then do another buy position and increase his leverage, and then the person that is relaxed, is waiting and spot a pattern, and the bearish engulfing pattern just built up at this level. So now we are seeing the sellers now are taking over. So in my setup, a sell position to actually make another $50 or $100 again. But that's why I say, don't confuse consistency with profitability in the market. Because why? That person that was able to calm down, analyze the market, and then make a little funds from it, because it doesn't want to increase its leverage, its lot size. But you made 1,000 today, and tomorrow you are out of the market. Or someone makes $100 today, or makes a $50 today, and tomorrow is still there, it makes another $20. The next day is still there. Is not consistent in the market, and once you become consistent, then you see that your wealth now will not accumulate. But when you are profitable without being consistent, you are out of the market. You cannot build wealth like that. Today you make $1,000, tomorrow you lose $900. Then the next day you make $200. The next day you lose everything. So because why? You're confusing profitability. That's why I always tell people, don't come into forex trading let your primary priority, let it not be profitability. First of all, look to be consistent in the market. Then you now see that the money you accumulated all this time will now make you profitable. But if you come into the market with the aim and your primary objective is that you want to be profitable, you want to make everything now, sooner rather than later you will be out of the market. So a lot of traders mistake consistency in the market with profitability. So that's where they always getting themselves in trouble. Whenever you're coming into the forex environment as a new trader, learn to be consistent. Your main focus is, I want to be consistent in this. So even to that, once you have that at the back of your mind, so even if you make $50 or $1 from the market, you see yourself, you are happy, because you know you are building. So let the people coming in come into forex trading with the mindset of, I want to be consistent. First, I want to be consistent in the market. Let's forget, yes, you're one of them. I told you last time, one of the motives if you're coming into forex trading, should be that, okay, I want to build weight. I want to make money for myself. I have families that I need to cater for. I have people looking up to me. Now I want to come into the forex trading to make money. Yes, one of that, your major aim and the major objective and goals should be making money in the market, because nothing goes for nothing. So that should be one of the major. But if that becomes your primary objective, your first target, then you're already doing it wrong. You're already in the wrong path. So let your focus first be, okay, let me come into the market. I want to learn. So once you have that learning mentality first, you will now know what you're supposed to be looking at for in the market. But if you don't come into the forex trading with that learning mentality, all you care about is the money, you won't learn what you're supposed to know in the market that will make you consistent in the market. And at the end of the day, you will now be profitable in the market. But if you come into the forex trading with that mindset of, I want to be profitable in the market now, I just need the money now, you're going to miss out on the learning period whereby you are supposed to be taught on what the do's and don'ts of this particular what's it called, a community, this particular occupation. You won't know what you're supposed to do. Then you now fall into this hands of these people that are selling you robotic signal, that are selling you what's it called again, robotic signal, and they want to double your money for you, and you fall into their hands because they don't even know what they are doing. They also came into the market with that mindset of, I want to make this money now, I want to make this money now. So they dived in without learning it properly, and they have failed. So they are looking for people. They are looking for people to pull down together because they are falling into a ditch. So they need someone to hold on to, so that they will, maybe like a parachute, so that they can balance. So you are not their parachute. So they are falling. They don't want to fall down, like fall down from the sky and then break their bone. So they are falling. They are looking for a parachute, and you are the parachute. And your money is what they are now using now to come down gently. But they are taking your money, telling you that they have a robotic signal they are selling for you. They put you in a WhatsApp group and they are charging you. So they are coming down so that they don't fall. And at the end of the day, you guys will fall down. You will not balance, but it's not going to break his bone. Then you down, the parachute will not fall upon on him. So you fall on the floor together, because whatever, like I said the last time, no matter how long or how far you have been on your journey, on the wrong road to a journey, it can never lead you to the right destination. It's time for you, until you have this rethink and say, no, I've gone far on this road. Yes, I know, but this is not the right path. Let me retrace my step and let me come back, forgetting your pride, your dignity and all that, and say, no, yeah. It takes a real man to understand that, yes, I've done something wrong, I need to retrace my step. It takes a real man to apologize, to say, I'm sorry. Yes, I know I've done something wrong, but I know this place is not going to lead me to where I want to be in life. So you retrace your step and come back and say, no, let me now go now to the right journey. So because no matter how far you've been on the wrong journey, it can never lead you to the right destination until you trace your step. We are no one is a saint from heaven. Say, wow, I'm sent, I'm clean, I have white garment on me. I've never known. We have even while we're growing up as a child, we have done some things that, well, this is not supposed to be so, and that and all that. And as you grow up and become a man, and you know people are now looking up to you, you now have families and all that, there are some things you desist from and say, no, I'm no longer going to go through this process. Let me now look for a better process. Because if you read the biography and the life history of a lot of these wealthy and the richest people in the world, you'll see once in a while in their life they have done something that that's not right in the eyes of the people and in the eyes of the Lord, but they were able to retrace their step. They were not pulled down by that. They were able to admit, okay, yes, this was my mistake, and admitting that yes, you've made a mistake will make you make a decision that will say, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to make this mistake anymore. But if you are hiding it and saying it wasn't my mistake, you see yourself, you tend to repeat and repeat, and it becomes a recurrent dilemma. You see yourself in a dilemma, and it's not good. So I'm just giving an advice to those people selling robotics and cajoling people to come and train them. You don't know what you're doing in the forex trading. You can't even analyze the chart. You don't know what's going on in the market. You don't listen to news. What time you're driving up and down, you're driving from year to year, from Joburg to Durban, from Durban to PE, from PE to Cape Town, you're driving. So what time do you have to even know what's going on in the market? You know you want to analyze chart and for people. So that also should signal a red flag to a lot of people coming up and looking up to them. First, it should signal a red flag. So because I stay on the chart and I look at, like yesterday, even when I was reading, there was a trade we entered, and I saw one candle. I was just looking, we have a lot of money. I was looking at, was this monitor here. So I was looking at the candle. We were seeing a bullish trend, and then I saw one candle. I was looking. It was trying to form an inverter armor. It was trying to form an inverter armor. It was already built up, and it was on a 1 hour time frame. So I checked the time. It was almost close to, that candle was almost ending. So it was building an inverter armor at that level. It wasn't supposed to be there. Inverter armor, now you are trying to break the trend that's building up there. So as I was looking, I wanted to close the position because it was building, because we were on a bullish momentum. So I wanted to close the position. So I now saw the candle now build up a shooting star immediately, a red shooting star, and I said, okay, yeah. It was just a mistake, a shooting star. So immediately that candle ended, we now saw a continuation now to go eat a TP. Let's assume that I'm not even aware of what is going on. I don't know what that is. I will just be there. But if I have seen that candle ended with an inverter hammer, closely, I will just close the position and take our profit. Something went from there already. That's the signal that we are going down. So I won't even wait. So that's why some people say, I need to monitor our trade. I've told you we have a team life account. And before this year end, because I will be speaking with the manager of a broker in Europe this afternoon. One is supposed to be from. I have a meeting by this 11, almost another 11:30 from also Dubai. We set up a Zoom meeting. So we need to, I want by the end of this year, we'll have like 20. Then from there, we'll move, because as the company increases, we need to also increase the capacity, and so that I can have the time to monitor. Someone said, what time do you have to reset and relax? Yeah, like I told you, on Thursday I go play golf, and others play soccer on Friday, and the weekend spend time with my family, and I'm happy. That's what gives me joy. I'm happy spending time with my family, spending time with wise people on the golf course. So people that are coming in, we need to avoid a lot of people, because this forex trading is not where touts in unintelligent people. No, that's not. You are dealing with money. That's one thing. You are dealing, first of all, you need to know that you are dealing with money. You're dealing with people that are intelligent in the market. A lot of intelligent people in the market. So it's not where that you are about. You need to be. Forex trading is where intelligent people meet. So those people that are behaving like touts and doing all sorts of things, they are not forex traders. They are marketers. They are marketing something to you, and you are buying from them. And then at the end of the day, you and them, you are on the same level. Like I told you, their parachute that they are taking down, you are bringing them down, because they already failed there. So you are bringing them down, and you don't want to fall now because they are broke. Like the video said, yeah, because you've left. If there's a lot of opportunity in the market, we have trillions of dollars in the market, billions of dollars in the market, millions of dollars in the market, opportunities where you can trade and make money. Now you're leaving that opportunity. Now you're going to imagine someone that is living a swimming pool to go and start swimming in a bucket. It won't make sense. You see a swimming pool, a nice swimming pool that is very nice. You went to someone's house, you saw a swimming pool, and then you said, no, you don't want to swim in this swimming pool. You like swimming, but you don't want to swim in this swimming pool. You don't want this one. You want to go and swim in what's it called? In a bucket. So we need to be wise. We need to be wise. We need to talk to each other. We need to enlighten each other so that we don't fall for these people. So, like what I just told you now, when for myself, when I now got that awareness, what I normally do, I don't allow. That's why I told you the measure of joy that I derive from taking $1 from the market is still the measure of joy I derive when I make $1 billion or $100,000 from the market. I don't let greed creep in. If you are able to avoid what's it called, greed and throwing caution to the wind, letting your gas down, trust me, you'll be able to control a lot of things. And then you now see yourself, once you are focused on being consistent in the market. Consistency is the key in the market. It's not profitability. Don't miss that. That's what people get, because you can be profitable today and tomorrow you will lose everything you made. But when you are consistent, you know, yes, you're consistent in the market, you are making a little profit by day, and at the end of the year, you see you accumulate everything together and you see that, wow, you made a lot. But if you are so much focused on being profitable in the market without being consistent, when you have the mindset of being consistent in the market, you will now embark on a journey of learning to know what moves the market, what these people that have been in the market, what have they done, what are they doing, what did they do that made them are consistent in the market, that we have been hearing of them for years and we are still hearing. We heard of them years and we are still hearing of them now. Why? What did they do? What are they doing? What have they done? You now embark on the journey of learning, and you are now understanding how to manage your psychology, how you manage your emotions and all that. And you now checkmate yourself, checkmate your emotions, checkmate yourself, and you see yourself, and you are not falling into this euphoria of anything someone does, you want to do it. Anything this person does, because you just someone tells you open the trade and you are diving in. No, you are not able to sit on your own and do things yourself, because why? You have embarked on the journey of learning. People embark on a journey, they just come into forex trade, they want to be profitable in the market. No, don't let that not be your primary focus, the main focus yet. Let it be, okay, I want to be consistent in this thing that I'm doing. And I know that once I become consistent in this thing that I'm doing, then I will now be profitable in the market. So having this awareness already will assist you a lot in the market. I won't lie to you, if you assist you a lot, you see yourself now, you are not consistent, and you see yourself sometimes I can't even keep track of the profit we have made in a day. Sometimes I can't even keep track of it. That, okay, this one just enter, like this trade I'm looking at now. It's just one, like this explanation you're giving now, is just one candle that is going up now to go eat TP1, this particular day. So I can't even keep track of, honestly, I don't keep track of the profit we made in a day or we made in a week, until maybe like in the month when we can do balance and check. I will not say, okay, let's now move something. We have a stock that we're supposed to buy. Let's now move money into there and buy some shares. So, because why? I did not come into the market because I want making my, yes, like I told you guys before, we all, like when I came into the market, my major target was, I need this money. And it was when it backfired against me and I lost money, that was when I now sat down. That's what I always tell people. The ability for you to sit down and say, The ability for you to sit down and say, this way I'm going to is not the right way. Sit down, think for yourself. We're able to sit down and think for yourself and say, yes, I've gone too far in this, but I know this is not where I'm supposed to be going. And let me retrace my steps. That was what I did. That's what helped me. And I told myself, no, I'm not going to give up on this. And I'm not going to fall into the hands of this signal provider and all that. I know, and let me go embark on the journey of learning and studying what moves the market. That's what made me, took me and brought me to where I am today. So it's doable. You can do it. You can take a step and say, no, these people selling robot and all that, it's not working and I'm not making anything. Let me embark on the journey of learning. So you now see yourself taking gradual step, knowing, okay, this thing I'm not supposed to even come now talking about. Imagine a child that they just gave birth to today is already telling his mother that he wants to work tomorrow. He wants to know. So you now know that, oh, I'm not even supposed to be talking about being profitable in the market. Now, first of all, I need to learn for, and then my target should be, I need to be consistent in the market. Consistent in the market. Don't deceive yourself. Be consistent in the market. Dedicate yourself. Dedicate your time. Dedicate your energy into learning and into being focused. To be focused on the market and say, no, this is my target, the market is my target, so I'm going to focus on the market. Forget about people, embark on learning, buy books and study, and then you now have the do's and don'ts of what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed not to do. You know how to checkmate yourself when you're having a winning streak. You know how to not to allow risk creep into you, whereby you now see yourself, you are no longer moved by the little wins that you used to be, that used to move you in the past. You are no longer moved by them. You are now moved by the big wins, and then you see yourself now. You are now greedy. You are now increasing your lot size. So if you are able to come into the forex trading with those learning attitude, you will know what I am supposed to do, what I'm not supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm not supposed to do. Then you see yourself, you now build that confidence and you now be consistent in the market. Don't mistake or confuse consistency with profitability in the market, because you can be profitable today and tomorrow you will lose everything. And you can, but if once you are not consistent in the market, there's no way you will not be profitable. Once you are consistent, but you can be profitable without being consistent and you are out of the market. But once you are consistent, you now have that a mindset and mentality that my target is consistency. So you now see yourself, you are not increasing lot size. You want to be here for a long time. So even if you make $20 today or $1 today, you are happy. Today was good. You go again, you are accumulating wealth. And that way, immediately as you are accumulating, you are building your confidence, building your psychology in the market, and you keep on learning, you keep on making progress, you keep on making money, and then you will now be consistent in the market and also profitable in the market. But if you are coming in just to be profitable in the first place without being consistent, without going through the proper learning process, trust me, you are going to just gamble in and gamble out, and at the end of it, that will be the end of your journey, because then you will not join these people that are selling robots, because those people that are selling robots, that's the way they also entered, and they are not trading. What they do now is your money that they are looking for you to come and buy robotics signal, because they have already failed as a forex trader, so they are looking for your money to come and buy robotic signal so that they can also survive, because everyone is here to survive. So that's what I want to bring to your awareness. Don't confuse profitability, consistency with profitability. Whenever you are having a winning streak, there are two things you need to avoid: throwing caution to the wind and greed. Whenever you are having a winning streak, throwing caution into the wind and greed. Throwing caution into the wind means you are no longer interested. When you are having a winning streak, you are no longer interested in analyzing the chart properly anymore. You just want to just saw one candle and hit TP. You are setting up again to go and you go again, and then you increase your greed now comes in and say, "Wow, you just did this." Now imagine if your lot size was 2. Imagine how much you would have made. So let's do it, and we are entering again, and let's do it again. So your greed comes in and say, let's increase it to 2 lot size. You have throw caution into the wind. You're not even checking the pattern that was building. You don't analyze anymore. You are not doing the due diligence anymore. You enter again, and then your lot size, you made 2. Let's say you made 1,000 using 1 lot size. You now increase to 2 lot size. You lose everything. You lose everything, and then you are out of the market. It wasn't the fault of it's your fault, because what? That's the things you need to avoid. That's the things a lot of traders fall into, because if you take note and you're honest with yourself, you see that each time you're having a winning streak, at the end of the day, you see yourself, you now blow your account. I just made $1,000 in the morning. The day was going well for me. The next thing, everything just went down, because why? You have allowed you've let your gas down. Sometimes when I'm having a winning streak, whenever we when I say it's the rule or it's normal with me, whenever I have a winning streak, like a candle just broke up, I reset again. I analyze it. Sometimes I just leave the peak. I don't go there again. I leave it. Sometimes I analyze the peak and say, okay, let me check this thing. As I go back, maybe I back test again and see, okay, something is building up here. Let me give you, allow it a little time to see what's actually going to build up here. Maybe we can do a reset again, but I just leave it. My profit is already there. I don't dive in again without doing proper diligence, to due diligence, to know, is this thing going to, is there a pattern building up here that I'm not seeing yet? I need to give it, let's say 2-3 hours to see any pattern that is building up here, to know, okay, that we're going to reset again, back test again, and check if everything is 100% before we enter. So if you have that mentality and you have that awareness, you see yourself, you will not be losing money. Now you will not be thinking of being profitable in the market. You are not thinking of being consistent in the market. And once you are being consistent in the market, you will now be profitable in the market. Don't confuse consistency with profitability. They are 2 different things. In fact, don't say because I'm profitable in the market, that makes me a forex trader. No, people that are consistent in the market, they are consistent. They have been there. They are building. They are making. Not those ones. All those boys you see there now on the internet that are selling. I told you, I'm not missing words. Huh? I told you, anyone that is selling robotic signal doesn't know what it's doing, because robotic signal don't work. You are only showing us what happened already, and they not show you empty for. I told you the last time they had a load money on it, so it's not real money. They load money just to confuse you and convince you that they know what they are doing there. They are making profit from the market, because at the end of the day, wealth is what you don't see. I'm not obliged to show you my account balance. I'm not obliged to show you the company's account balance. It's none of your business. It's not your money. It's not the way of motivating you. The way of motivating you is to teaching you and letting you know what you're supposed to know. Because once you are able to, I'm able to speak to your mind, and you are now aware of what goes on around the market. So you are now able to quickly adjust yourself when you see something like that happening around you, to know, okay, yeah, this thing, I've heard of this thing before. This thing is going to be dangerous, it's going to be good, let me wait and all that. So but if you don't want to embark on a learning process, learning journey, you see yourself, you fall in the hands of these people. They have failed already. I told you, if they want, let them come, let's analyze it, let's go online, let's bring a volatile trade. Let us, this one, they are, I don't even know why someone will be, what's it called? Someone will be setting up a trade, a chart on a 1 minute. What are you even, what are you even going to learn, on a 1 minute chart? 1 minute, one minute. You are just there, you are seeing 1 minute chart, 1 minute, one candle, and they are using it to do. Why can you even analyze it on 1 minute in this thing? Those are people that maybe for scalpers, maybe people working a 9 to 5 job comes back home and say, okay, I want to scalp, maybe go on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe go 1 minute to analyze this thing. So that shows you that they don't even know what they're doing. So this message, I just want to be calm so I can speak to you, so your mind will be enlightened and you can update and upgrade your thinking and avoid these people online. There are a lot of them online trying to sell. I told you, anybody selling robotic signal, they are all fake. They don't know what they are doing. They have already failed us because we know robotic signal don't work. They don't work. Robotic signal cannot predict what's going to happen in the market. Okay, that has over trillions of dollars. The robotic signal will not be predicting what goes on around the world. Is it not that you are not wise? Robotic signal predict what's going to happen in the world, whereby the market that we have the likes of Warren Buffett, the top let's say robotic signal will now be controlling what they think. Robotic signal will be controlling the decision the economic, the different countries are making. Is that not mental issue? So robotic signal, when anybody's selling robotic signal, they are only looking for a way to survive. Believe it or not, they are looking for it. It doesn't work. No one works. If they want to prove me wrong, then let them. I will be glad if someone comes and say, no, what you're saying is not right. You are lying. Robotic signal works. I have my robotic signal. It's working. Then let's go on live. I will oblige your request and say, let's go on live a trade, and we'll pick any trade and say, okay, you analyze this trade with your robotic signal, tell us the outcome of this trade in the next 2-3 hours. Let me do my as well with my head knowledge and use my chart and know what pattern to build on, and then we'll not see. And let's see if your robotic signal, and if your robotic signal will analyze like 4 or 5 trades with the same distance. And if your robotic signal this gets, let's say we analyze 5 trades, your robotic signal gets 3, I will even campaign for you. I will promote your robotic signal for you. So if you know what you're doing, let's come out. I will oblige your request. Even if I'm busy, I will blind. Let's go on. Like, people will be watching. So please, you need to be wise. Don't confuse consistency with profitability. What your aim should be that I want coming into the market to be consistent in the market. And once you are consistent in the market, if you are making $1 each day and you're consistent in that, you see at the end of the year you will be able to. But if you are profitable without being consistent, you will lose money today. You make money today, you lose it tomorrow. You are out of the market. Maybe you go again to go and look for. Maybe you leave the market for like 4-5 months. You go and look for money again to come in and fund an account. Then you go again with the same mindset, with the same dull mindset that you used before that is not working for you. You dive into the market again and you make money today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, and then at the end of the week you blow your account again. You're out of the market again for another year. So you are not consistent. But meanwhile, someone that is consistent in the market, that is not focused on that being profitable in the first case, is able to make $5 every day, $5, $2 every day, each day, and at the end of the year, it's able to gather it and say, wow, I made something this year. He's consistent in the market for a year. He goes again, then you see his confidence starts building, and then the psychology starts getting stronger and stronger, and you see him is now stable in the market, and the profit then starts coming. Like I told you something, I don't keep track of the profit we make a day in trades. Honestly, I don't keep track. Maybe like in a month end or so, now analyze. Sometimes I try to think, but I don't keep track of it, because why? My target was not being coming to the market was not to be profitable. It was being, I want to be consistent in this thing. I love this thing that I'm doing. I want to be consistent. And how can you be consistent? You need to embark on the journey of learning the do's and don'ts of what moves the market, the psychology that moves the market, the people that are linked psychologically to the market. How can I do that? I go into study, I buy books, do chart, analyze my chart, go stay in an environment of intelligent people not people that are driving from Cape Town to Joburg, from Joburg to PE, from PE to Durban, shouting inside the car. What time do they now have to analyze the chart? Looking for people. The people now you are even selling. But there's someone the other time, one of the small guys in this thing, Joburg, he says his birthday and he's doing 50% off of the package of this robotic thing, and you have the opportunity to be. They said they have a VIP. What's it called? VIP page, VIP group. You have a opportunity to be VIP, and this thing is even begging people. Imagine 50% off. You are begging people. It said for $99 now is $45. So you are even begging people now to come and subscribe to $45, whereby we have the market that you say you are begging people to come and subscribe to because it's your birthday. The market is filled with opportunities. So why don't you use that your time to be profitable in the market and come out and say, oh, okay, it's my birthday this week. I want to be holding a pool of intelligent forex trader. So what we'll do is this. I'm going to give you, let's say, like 10 traders, or let's say, okay, the trader, everybody enter a pool. So you are sending your application and everybody enters, and I say, okay, this pool is about, we're going to open an account, maybe let's say with a broker. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe one during my birthday, I will just do that. I'll look for one of the broker because I have a lot of them that wants me to partner with them, but I'm not ready for that. That's why I say I've never introduced any broker to anybody. I don't introduce, because this has to do with your money. So I've never introduced. People keep asking me, so what broker do you think is good? It will be better for me. I've never introduced any broker to anyone to say, yeah, this is the best. No, you go and do your due diligence yourself, because no broker is paying you. None of you, I've said it before, no one will say, oh, I sent him this money and he did not know. I've never, no one of you has ever said, can say, oh, this guy, he took my money. He told me to come and say, no, I've never introduced any broker to anybody. I've not introduced any robotic singer, because I get a lot of them wants to partner with me. There was one I was speaking to in the past. They are European based. I don't want to mention the name. If you were going to our website, you'll see them there. We were already in an advanced talk, but a lot of things broke down, which I wasn't okay with. I had to close the chapter. I took to the website developer and manager to remove the link from the distance. And even before then, I was even telling people, don't go and click on the link. I will get back to you people, because what I wanted was that I wasn't. Yes, I would have been making money from the broker with commission, but I wasn't interested in the commission. I was interested in the welfare of my people. That okay, if I'm going to do this, we are going to enter into any partnership, then the welfare of my people will come first. I want you people to have this, that yes, you invest money in developing and educating our people. Like in seminar, you bring people that will come to Africa, maybe we'll pick, like they were in agreement before, but all of a sudden they were not, because of the pandemic and all that. So I said, okay, let's keep it first. When the pandemic allows, then we can come back to the negotiating table, because I don't want to be indebted to anybody. We're talking about money. Money is not easy to get. So, and if I'm referring anybody to anyone, I need to be 100% sure, because my name also is at stake here. So I need to be 100% sure that yes, these people are, and my target is not just about the commission that I'm going to be getting, but my people comes first. I want them to have that at the back of their mind. If you want me to do something for you, then you must be willing to educate my people. They need to see the dividend and the benefit of your company. So like I was saying, if you was not telling people to come and subscribe, you are begging them now that you are doing 50% or because it's your birthday. No, you are not doing. You are a criminal. You are a criminal. What, like I said, what if I want to do that? I will do a poll of, okay, we'll get now at the end of the day, we'll not trim them to like 100 or like 20 or 10 traders. We'll not give them, like, open a demo account to any broker. Maybe we'll monitor it, open a demo account, then trade for that week of my bed. Maybe we'll give them like 500 demo account. I don't want it to be large, maybe like 500 or 1,000 demo account, funded demo account. Then let them trade for 1 week, and let's see. And what they are trading, if you analyze, you must analyze in detail what you saw and what you expecting and what your reverse might be. And maybe the winner, the first, second, third, maybe the fifth, the first, second, third, maybe the first we can fund. I will not fund this account as a giveaway and as a birthday gift. I'll fund in, open a live account for you. Open a live account, we'll fund in free of charge, maybe like $500 for the first winner, or maybe $700 for the first winner. Then the second runner-up, maybe $500. The third runner-up, maybe $200 for free for them to go and manage themselves. Then I will know that I'm doing something, I'm giving back. Know that you are telling people it's your birthday, you still want to collect from them. Are you not a criminal? You have been collecting from them. Now it's your birthday. Instead of you to give back to them, you are still collecting from them using this psychology of. There's this nice story. I'm trying to remember this psychology of where I put it or something. I did it because come and buy 50% because you see now people are saying, wow, I'm getting this thing now for a cheaper price. But no, you are not doing anything. You are still trying to make them, which is wrong. So you people, South Africans, mostly South Africans, you need to wake up and start making use of your system too. If it barks like a dog, if it quacks like a dog, if it walks like a dog, it is a dog. These people, they sound like criminals, they act like criminals, they behave like criminals, they are criminals. So have that at the back of your mind, that is, if he walks like a dog, if he quacks like a dog, if he swims like a dog, it is a dog. So have a lovely, 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 lovely Tuesday. Have a lovely day. And I hope that this message helps you in changing your thinking and your perception about what you supposed to go for coming to the forex market. Because at the end of the day, don't confuse consistency in the market with profitability in the market. So I hope this message gets to you well. Have a lovely day, and I hope your week will be profitable. I'll speak to you again. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye for now.